Jeongrila. Let's cover our grammar points today. 자, 오늘 첫 번째 grammar point부터 먼저 들어가 보도록 할게요. 자, first. 블라블라도 블라블라고 블라블라도 블라블라다. In my material today, we have some kind of phrase like this. 뭐뭐도 뭐뭐고 뭐뭐도 뭐뭐다. So verb. And do is a particle, right? So this is a kind of sort of parallelism. The same structure goes repeatedly so that the sentences look as if they have some connection or some rhythm. So it has some kind of variance. So when you see some sentences like this, you can feel some freshness. In that case, we can use 블라블라도 블라블라고 블라블라도 블라블라다. Okay, so for example, 사람도 많고 개도 많다. 뭐뭐도 많고 뭐뭐도 많다. A little bit repetition, right? Repeat. So it means there are many people and dogs. When we say this kind of thing in Korean, you can say 사람이 많아요. 그리고 개도 많아요. You can say that. However, if you say 사람도 많고 개도 많아요, like that, then it can give others a little bit freshness. So it can remove some kind of boredom like that sometimes. So in that case, you can use this phrase 블라블라도 블라블라고 블라블라도 블라블라다. Okay? 자, another example. 고기도 먹고 야채도 먹었다. Of course, we can reflect some tense, time tense as well. 자, anyway, 고기도 먹고 I ate meat, 야채도 먹었다. And vegetable. So, 고기도 먹고 야채도 먹었다. 사람도 많고 개도 많다. These two sentences use the same verbs, right? Same verbs. However, you can change the verb as well. It can also have some kind of rhythm as well. So, for example, 임도 보고 뽕도 딴다. 임도 보고 뽕도 딴다. You can feel some rhythm, right? It's only me? But anyway, yeah, right? 임도 보고 뽕도 딴다, like that. So this is a kind of, we can say 대꾸법. 대꾸법 is a parallelism. But anyway, 임도 보고. 보고 is 보다, right? To see. Then what is 임? 임 is a person you love. A person you love is 임. Another synonym is 님. 임 and 님 are the same. Okay? In this case. So, 임도 보고 뽕도 딴다. What is 뽕? 뽕 is mulberry. 뽕 is mulberry. So, what does that mean? To kill two birds with one stone. That is 임도 보고 뽕도 딴다. It's a Korean old saying. Okay? You can understand me, right? It's really easy. However, we mostly use this kind of phrase in the conversation really much. Okay, 자, 그 다음에 next grammar point 가볼까요? Oh, it's a little bit challenging. For beginners. 블라블라 던데. 블라블라 던데. This is a standard. However, in the real conversation, we mostly say 블라블라 든데 as well. 던데 is the exact expression, but sometimes people say 든데, 블라블라 든데. So what is 블라블라 던데? What is 블라블라 든데? This kind of phrase, this kind of ending form is an exclamation ending form for things or experiences in the past. And you just try to check other people's reaction as well. For example, 그 그림 정말 예쁘던데. It can be translated into the drawing was so pretty. But mostly in Korean people just translate this sentence, the drawing was so pretty, into in Korean like 그 그림은 정말 예뻤다. 예뻤다 is just a fact. Just delivering just fact, right? However, if you just say 정말 예쁘던데, then you can express your emotion, admiration, or your passion or likeness for that thing or experience this. In that case, you can use blah blah 던데. blah blah 던데. Another example. 그 사람 정말 많이 먹던데. 그 사람 정말 많이 먹던데. The person ate so much. The person ate so much. 그 사람 정말 많이 먹던데. You can express your surprise as well. That feelings as well. You can understand me, right? In that case, other people also say like, 아, 맞아, 많이 먹더라. Or, 아니던데. Like, disagree with your, 그 statement like that. So anyway, when you want to check others' reactions and you want to express your, that surprising feelings like that, in that case, you can use this ending form, blah, blah, 던데, blah, blah, 던데. But in the real conversation, you can also say 든데 as well. So, 그 사람 정말 많이 먹던데, 그 그림 정말 예쁘던데, like that. But 던데 is the standard. 던데 is the standard. You can understand me, right? And the next thing. Okay, next point is blah blah 더라. blah blah 더라. Okay, blah blah 더라. When you deliver some facts to others, but that facts is known by your experience directly. In that case, you can use blah blah 더라. blah blah 더라. So for example, 그 사람 많이 먹더라. 그 사람 많이 먹더라. It can be translated into he ate so much. However, how can the speaker know about this fact? Because the speaker saw him eat so much. So he or she knows about this fact. In that case, you can say blah blah 더라. 그 사람 많이 먹더라. 그 사람 많이 먹더라. In that case, this kind of ending form is a casual style. So when you want to be a little bit polite, in that case, you can put 구요 at the end. So, 그 사람 많이 먹더라고요. 그 사람 많이 먹더라고요. Like that. Then it can turn into polite style. You can understand me, everybody? Not that difficult, right? Not that difficult. 그 사람 많이 먹더라. 공부하다. 그 사람 공부 잘하다. 그 사람 공부 잘하더라. 그 사람 공부 잘하더라. I know this fact because I saw his score. The person's score directly. So I know. In that case, you can use this part 더라. So this is a kind of delivering some fact, okay? Delivering some fact to others. blah blah 더라. blah blah 더라. Okay. 자, 다음 포인트 가볼까요? Everybody? If you get satisfied with my video, please subscribe and click like. Thank you. Okay, 이거 좀 어렵습니다. This is really challenging. However, this is really, really important. So, if you're a beginner, you have to be careful because with some time, you need to face this kind of grammar points as well. Okay? 자, 어떤 것이냐? 이거예요. 블라블라는 명사. 블라블라 니은 명사. 명사 is noun. Okay? 자, 블라블라 던 noun. 블라블라 리을 noun. 할 noun. What is this? This is a kind of adjective form. And you can conjugate the verbs so that you can turn the verbs into adjective form. This is that kind of grammar point. So it's really challenging for you if you're a real beginner. However, you need to face this grammar points with time. Okay? 자, 가볼까요? 자, when you want to modify nouns with various verbs, you can use these phrases. So just think of some relative noun structures from now on. 자, for example, I like people. Very easy, right? I like people. I like people is in Korean 나는 좋아한다 사람을. So 나는 사람을 좋아한다. Like is 좋아하다, right? And people is 사람. In this case, object. So 사람을, right? So 나는 사람을 좋아한다. But you want to put some details on people. What people? I like what people? In that case, you can modify the people, right? like this. I like people who study. In that case, how can you say in Korean? 나는 사람을 좋아한다. 왓사람? Study. 공부하다, right? In that case, you can use 는. 공부하는 사람을 좋아한다. 공부하는 사람을 좋아한다. You can understand me, right? 공부하다, but the conjugation process, 공부하는 사람. And 블라블라는 is present tense. It reflects present tense. 블라블라고 있는 present progressive tense, like that. Anyway, so 공부하는 사람. And the third example, I like that person. 나는 저 사람을 좋아한다. I like that person. 나는 저 사람을 좋아한다. I like that person. Then what that person who is walking right now, in that case, you can use this phrase, walk, 걷다, is walking, 걷고 있다, 걷고 있는. So, 나는 right now is 지금, 나는 지금 걷고 있는 저 사람을 좋아한다. That is, I like the person who is walking right now. You can understand me, right? 이해되시죠? You can understand me, right? Everybody? 그렇지. 쏜도씨, perfect. 나는 한국어 공부하는 사람을 좋아한다. 너무 잘했어요. 그렇게 하는 거예요. Perfect. 맞아요. Perfect. 자, and the next example, I liked the person who had his meal here. 자, 이건 어떻게 만들까? I like the person. 나는 사람을 liked, 좋아했다. The past tense, right? What 사람, what person who had his meal here. Here, 여기에서 had his meal, 밥 먹다. Had to have his meal, 밥 먹다, right? 밥 the past tense, right? done in that case. 밥 먹던 사람을 좋아했다. You can say that. So it's easy foundation, right? Easy foundation. Of course, you can practice this kind of conjugation, step by step, one by one, right? 자, last example. Is there any person who will go to the cinema with me together? 와, 이거 어떻게 번역하지? 어떻게 말을 하지? 한국말로? In Korean? 자, first, person. Is there any person? 사람 있어? 블라블라 사람 있어? What 사람? Who will go to the cinema? To go to the cinema is 영화 보러 가다. To go to the cinema, 영화 보러 가다. Go 가다. To the cinema, 영화. So go to the cinema, 영화 보러 가다. Will go to the cinema, 영화 보러 갈 것이다. right? So you can say 영화 보러 갈 사람 있어? Real. You can understand me, right? And with me together, 나랑 같이. So 나랑 같이 영화 보러 갈 사람 있어? Or if you want to make this kind of sentence more polite in the case, 나랑 같이 영화 보러 갈 사람 있어요? at the end, right? In that case, you can change this style. Anyway, this grammar point is really, really important and mostly used in the real conversation, right? So you should face these grammar points, even though you are a beginner, okay? Even though you're a beginner. If you're an intermediate learner, in that case, you may be, seeing this phrase really, really much, right? So anyway, 블라블라는 니은, 던, 리을 plus noun. That is our adjective form. You can understand me, everybody? You can understand me? We are the world. 한번 또 할까요? We are the world. Okay. 자, we are the world. 좋습니다. Very good. 자, and the next point. 자, next point 가볼까요? 이거는 자, 좀 하는데, 블라블라 좀 하는데, or 좀 하는데, just 좀 하는데, This is a kind of just conversational expression. Very casual style. Between close friends. So this is a kind of just expression, one expression. blah blah 좀 하는데 or 좀 하는데 like that. 자, used only in a casual conversation. It means, oh, you're good at blah blah. You're good at blah blah. Okay? You're good at blah blah. 자, for example. 자, 싸움 is fighting. 싸움 is fighting. Oh, 싸움 좀 하는데? Oh, you're good at fighting. You can understand me, right? 좀 하는데? 내가 그림을 좀 그리지? I'm good at drawing. 내가 그림을 좀 그리지? I'm good at drawing. 제가 공부를 좀 하죠? 조 is 지요, 하지요. 제가 공부를 좀 하죠? I'm good at studying. So, blah blah 좀 하는데 or 좀 하는데 it means, oh, you're good at blah blah. It's really easy, right? Anyway, 자, 좋은 표현이었습니다. 자, then today's vocabulary 가볼까요, everybody? Okay, today's vocabulary, 요새. In our material, 요새 is 요즘은. So, 요새, 요즘, it means these days, right? 데이지 씨 감사합니다. 요새 is these days. 요새 is these days. 요즘 맞아요, 마이나 씨. 마이나 맞아요. 요새, 요즘, these days. 자, 그 다음 가볼까요, everybody? 이게 사이트인데, just follow me, just repeat after me. 사이트. 사이트 맞아요. 사이트인데, we mostly say 사이트. Because it is English word. It is an English word. 자, site is site, website. That is site. Okay? Site. You can understand me, right? Site. And the next thing, 자, app is application on your smartphone. Application. That is app. It is also an English word, right? App. Okay. 자, 그 다음 가볼까요? 사기치다 is swindle, hoodwink, deceive. That is 사기치다. Fraud, do some fraud, make some fraud. That is 사기치다. Okay? You are an assailant. If you 사기치다, then you are an assailant, not victim. Okay? 자, 사기치다. Swindle or hoodwink, deceive, like that. That is 사기치다. 자, 그 다음 user. User is also an English word. User. Website user. 뭐 game user. That user is user. 사용자 in Korean. 이용자 in Korean. Okay? User. 아유, 고마워요, 마이나 씨. 마이나 고마워요. Thank you. 자, 그 다음 가볼까요? 외국 친구. 이건 지난번에도 우리 했었어요. We did it in the previous class, right? 자, 외국 친구. 외국 친구 뭐였죠, everybody? What is 외국 친구? Right. 좋아요. Foreign friend. 외국 친구 is foreign friend. 우리 했었어요. 지난번에. 지난번에는 외국인 친구. 그죠? But this time, 외국 친구. Foreign friend. 똑같아요. The same thing. 자, and the last word, 의외로. 자, repeat after me. 의외로. But if you want to make your pronunciation a little bit comfortable, in that case, 의외로 is accepted. So don't worry. 의외로, however, mostly 의외로 like that. 맞아요, 마이나. 잘했어요. 의외로 means, synonym is 예상외로. So, what is 의외로? Right. Surprisingly, unexpectedly is the technically perfect. Unexpectedly, surprisingly, that is 의외로. 예상외로. Everybody, you can understand me, right? 자, 이해되시죠, 전부? Okay.